Hello, welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam. I got up first thing in the morning to play some Dungeon Saga Origins, so let's see how I get on. You know the drill, we are back for some Dungeon Saga Origins. Now, I was looking forward to playing with the Digital Overlord app, however, we have not got to missions 6 through to 10 for the Trial of Tyranny Campaign, so we're going literally from the adventure book here. So unfortunately, I'm going to know everything, but that is just the just how it works, I'm afraid. I've also been playing this wrong. I should not have been using Dianlaf's Amulet Warding because it is a talisman. Talismans are only available, according to the rules, for spellcasters. So unless you are playing the game with Peril, the kind of elf warlock, or you are playing with the human mage, then this is useless. We can't sell it for anything. We can't do anything with it. It is essentially, we pick it up, we chuck it, because there's only 2 characters in the entire game that can play with that. So if you don't choose a spellcaster, anything with talisman, enchanted or arcane, just get rid of. There's no point having it. Bit of a shame. Would have been nice if we could have traded that in for some gold, but hey, that's fine. With that being said, I have set this up in mind that the Digital Overlord app would actually be up and running. However, I essentially don't have that. So I'm going to have to reset up some of this stuff now. I now know that there's actually going to be a spawning happening potentially every round. We know a few things. Anyway, let me get ahead of myself here. Okay, so we chucked away the talisman. Madriga has the Cuirass of Direg on her, so she gets a +1 to her armor. She has the Hail of Arrows, so she can basically shoot up to 3 times. Jane Clement has her Righteous Strike ability, which means she can move up to 4 spaces and then do a 4 dice fight attack. She has a Talon of Colossi, which basically gives her +1 to a fight or shoot attack. It'll have to be a fight attack because she has no shoot. The Great Hammer is pretty great. You reroll enemy defense dice in a fight. Redemption allows her to heal somebody else, which is pretty helpful. Then we have Solian of Tarkis, who has his Divine Fury, which basically means he can target up to 2 monsters adjacent to him and attack both of them. He has his Exaltation, which means he can basically give a +2 to his next fight attack. So something to use before we think we're going in for a big battle. We have the Great Axe, basically reduces the armor value of the enemy we're attacking by 1. Now, we have Hadaris of Wolfmarch. He has got the Glade Spun Shirt, so he gets a +1 to his armor. His armor class is now 2. We've also given him the Iron Shield, which we can get to reroll one of our enemy's attack dice when they fight or shoot you. The second result stands. We have his 3 spells, which can recover 2 health. It can give +2 to a combat value for someone for a round and +2 armor value for someone for the round. And he's got his Fist of Iron, which basically means he can attack everyone adjacent to him, starting with a 5 dice attack and then reducing it by 1 dice per person. He is attacking. Now, what is new to this map is we do have some spawn points 2 ways up. With the collapse of Dureg's main hall, the darkness grows ever more. Where the heroes stand looks familiar, but they can't be sure and the darkness doesn't help. The quest for the map of Dolgarth continues, but the battle with Dureg has alerted more minions, and now the heroes find themselves being hunted. Whether the heroes will trace past steps or take a new way is better not to get caught. Our objective is all active heroes must move onto the stairwell marker, which we don't know what that is at the moment. Well, I do because I have the rules in front of me. Play this adventure directly after playing Adventure 5, Dureg's Doom. I made a mistake here because there's nothing in the Adventure 5 book to tell you to not do a town phase. So I did a town phase. I've then had to revert my changes. So as far as I'm aware, I've reverted everything to back to where it was. I'm not sure who has the gold, but we have 230 gold between us. And I'm just going to split that up between characters. So if anybody gets knocked out in this, they get taken out. We're going to basically, they're going to take a quarter of the gold with them. So yeah, there's no revive tokens for this adventure. So I'm going to get rid of those 4 revive tokens I literally just placed. The heroes are being hunted, so they don't have the capacity to recover if they are exhausted. If playing in a linked campaign, do not return to camp or buy any equipment between Adventure 5 and this one. Would be handy if that was at the end of Adventure 5, or mention all in Adventure 5, because unless you're sitting down and playing this for a long session, there's a high chance people are going to miss that. Special rules, Deadly Chase. At the start of each round, the Overlord player may place a monster on a spawn point. Refer to the roll chart below to determine the monster that will spawn each time. A maximum of 1 monster is allowed to be spawned per spawn point per round. All monsters that are spawned have a +1 movement value for the duration of the current game. Now, I'm slightly concerned that an Overlord player could literally just keep spawning stuff in those rooms, even though the rooms haven't been revealed. So I'm going to play that the spawn point does not activate until the door is open. So as soon as that door opens, that spawn point is then active. That is just how I think this should be played. That is not how it tells you to play this in the rulebook. Is saying that the Overlord can place a monster on a spawn point at the start of every round. Actually, do you know what? No, we're gonna do it as written. Ignore what I said there, guys. It makes sense. We're being chased, so we should have the odds against us. So let's see if we can get through this. Yeah, without further ado, let's begin. And I'm going to shuffle up the exploration deck, so you know I have not stacked the deck in any way. I have a terrible shuffling skills, so there is that. I still have questions about this game. I'm going to take the trap tokens and just shuffle these up. The trap-wise, there's going to be 4 traps for this, and I'm just going to quickly put them on the board. I'm going to... Okay, so we're going to place this one here. I'm going to place this one up. Let's put that down there. Oh, just off camera there, sorry guys. That one's down there. This one up here. And the last one is going to be up there. I don't know what's on the bottom of this one, but we'll find out at some point, I guess. The AI Overlord starts in passive mood, which is nice. And we are up against it because, yep, we're going to be spawning monsters every round. Monsters can't open doors, though, so we're going to have to... We're basically bottlenecking them in until we, until we do it. So let's see which, okay, let's just open the door first. That's a good start. So we're going to get Hidaris to move out first. 1, 2, open the door for 3. And actually, you know, it was the start of the round, so we should have actually seen if we could place, the Overlord could place anything as well. And we don't have enough rubble terrain, so we're going to have to just put that there to say, oh, that's currently blocked off. Now, if this does look familiar, this is because this is the same level setup as Mission 4. So, yeah, we have already played this particular level. Do you know what? I think we're going to head up north. Now, at the beginning of this round, I should have actually started seeing what we spawn. So, at the start of each round, the Overlord player may place a monster on a spawn point. A maximum of 1 monster is allowed to be spawned per spawn point per round. All monsters that are spawned here are +1 movement. So I'm going to roll a dice, and on an odd, we're going to place up here, and an even, we're going to place there. So, even, and it's going to be number 2, which is a skeleton warrior or an archer. So we're going to do an archer if it's a 2. If it's a 1, it's a skeleton warrior. So we have a skeleton archer spawning down there. So currently this way is actually tougher. So we're going to go 4, 5. And Hidaris is going to use, for the action, they're going to use Sacred and Spirit to give them a +2 to their armor this round. So to hit them, you're going to need to actually do a 5 or a 6. Okay, we've got to get our archer next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we should be in the aggressive mood. So let me rewind that, guys. So the aggressive mood. So we're going to see if we can if we can actually activate anybody, but we can't because there's nothing in the expiration discard deck. So my action 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have done that. Just want to play it properly, guys. So Magica is going to try to attack this skeleton warrior and take him out before he can be too much of an issue. So we got a 5 and a 4. We're going to use her sure shot. She only gets to do it once per game, and she re-rolled that, so she's got 3 hits on it. It's got 2 defense, 4 and a 3. So the 5 beats the 4 beats the 3, and we beat the skeleton warrior. No point checking to see if we have a interrupt because we physically can't do that. So Jane is going to go 1, 2, 3. And she's just going to face this way. Now I'm placing her there because this guy is going to activate and come up this way. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do that there. And you know what? Hadaris is going to use his exaltation because I'll forget to use this otherwise. So he gets +2 dice to his next fight attack. Right, so we're on to the enemy. We start with the enemy that's first away. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can attack Jane, and he does. 4 and a 5. So they need to get a 4 or more to hit Jane. 5 beats the 4. The 4 beats the 4. So Jane survives that. Skeletal Archer is going to try to shoot at Magica. Gets to re-roll ones because we're in an attack. So 3 3s. Magica's armor is 3, so they all miss. They're all feeble attacks. We are now in a passive mood. And because the heroes are heading this way, we're going to spawn something there. And it is going to be a zombie. Now, monsters cannot open doors, so there's no point to us... there is essentially no point for us to be moving these guys around until the door is open. So this skeletal archer down here is literally just going to stay there. So Hadaris, 1, 2, open the door for 3. Sees a zombie in there. We're in the aggressive mood as well. And we also have skeletal warrior in there. Come at me, bro. So he's going to move into there and attack the zombie. And hopefully, Hadaris is going to kick some zombie butt. 4, 4 and a 3. They're all going to hit. But 2 5s means the zombie blocks it. We aren't going to do interrupts at the moment because there is literally no point at doing so. We're going to rush through this. So we're going to get Jane to try to move there, which means that the skeleton has an attack of opportunity. Got 4 and a 1, we get to re-roll the 1s. 4 and a 6, so both of those are going to come through. She's definitely going to take some damage off this. I don't fancy her chances. Yep, she takes 1 point of damage off of that zombie. 1, 2... Whoop. Oh, tokens, guys. 3. Jane's going to attack our zombie friend. 6, 5 and a 1. The 1 is blocked. 5 and a 2. Goodbye to you. Magic is going to come in next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she's going to try and shoot this skeleton from the side. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Yep, the skeleton uses his shield to block that. Then we're going to move Saulian 3 spaces up that way. And that's going to be it for Saulian. We're going to end there. So we're going to activate enemies starting from the one at the further rear. So 1, 2, 3. He's coming in for Saulian. 4 and a 6. That's pretty great. The 4 is soaked up. It's a feeble attack. And we got a 6 there, so we don't have to worry about that. Our archer is then going to activate, so 1, 2. Going to move there because it can do a shoot attack. A 5, 4, and a 2. The 4 and the 2 are gone, so we need a 5 or a 6 to block this. Yep. Blocked. Solian just pats it away. Right, so this guy here is going to activate. He's going to try and get to Hadaris, but he can't actually get to Hadaris without... well, he can actually. He can get 1, 2. He's attacking Hadaris. 3 and a 4. They're both going to go through. We've got 6 and a 2. Oof. We're going to use the Iron Shield to try to re-roll this one. And we got a 2. That's fantastic. So the Iron Shield managed to knock that out of the way. That's fantastic. So run to the next round. We're going to spawn a monster here. Because why wouldn't you? It's a 4. So this one is a zombie. We're back into the passive mood. But at the moment, there's no point in our AI Overlord because we've not explored anything. And I don't know whether I will actually explore anything. Okay, so we're going to have to try to speed things up a little bit. Magica is going to shoot at the skeleton warrior. And she did a terrible roll. 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We're in the aggressive mood. She's then going to open this door and cause more havoc. Well, she do have a little barrel here. So it's 1 to open the door. 2, 3, 4, 5. We may as well spring this trap. Oh no, we'll go there because otherwise the enemies start. So we're going to end our turn there. And she already did her action, which was an attack action. We're going to get Hadaris to go next, and he's going to use his special ability, the Fist of Iron. Do we want to do Fist of Iron, or do we want to just give him a +2 combat? Let's give him a... No, if he uses +2 combat at him, he won't actually get to attack this round. If he uses his prayer. So we're going to use his Fist of Iron. It's a bit of an overkill, but he basically gets to attack. Simplify attack against monster models in front arc. 5 dice against this skeleton here. Come on, Adam. Come on, Hadaris, you can do this. You've got this. Right. 6, a 4, and a 4. 3 and a 2. That's why they call him Hadaris for Wolf March. He manages to single-handedly take out that skeleton. Now, it's 4 dice against this zombie. 4, a 5, and a 2. Can the zombie defend? 4 and a 2. So, no. Zombie is gone as well. Our Fist of Iron feat is used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where was he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that, and he'll be facing this away. Right, Jane is going to go next. Actually, no, we're gonna get Solian to try to move. So this thing gets a free attack against him. 4 and a 2. Both of those are feeble attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's facing that way. Then we're gonna get Jane to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's facing that way. Okay, enemy Overlord's turn. So we go the characters furthest away, which I believe is the Archer. So the Archer is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't do anything else in this round. Then we're going to go for the other skeleton warrior at the moment because we're going to go for the guys behind. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this Archer is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's got a line of sight on Hadaris, so he's going to go for it. Oh, that's a decent shot. If only I had the talisman at this point, but of course I don't because we can't equip it. Yeah, that's going to do it. Another damage on Hadaris of Wolfmarch. I say another damage. I don't believe he's taken any damage yet. If he has, I've knocked it. I feel like he did take a damage. Well, I'll find out later on. But yeah, at the moment, I actually don't have any damage on Hadaris of Wolfmarch, but I've just put one on now. So if I have previously taken a damage from him, I apologize. Right, we're back onto the passive side of the Overlord. We're going to move Hadaris back 1. No. We're going to get Jane to... We're going to get the elf to do something. The elf's going to move that. If this is a trap, it's the end of our go. It's the end of our go. Oh. But before we did that, we had to roll to see if we spawn anything there. Well, we do spawn something, and it's going to be a skeletal warrior with a +1 to their speed this round. We then roll to see what trap we've discovered. It's a 2 trap, which is poison darts. It's the worst one. It's a 3 dice attack against Magica. 5, a 1, and a 3. 1 and 3 are gone. But we blocked it. So that's fine. But it is the end of our go, which means the enemies now take over. And we're in the aggressive mood, but we don't have anything in the discard pile, so we wouldn't be actually checking for anything there. So one's first away. 1, 2. I think he has to stop there, because he's in the front arc of Saurian of Tarkus. Let me know if I'm playing that wrong, guys, but I'm fairly certain he has to stay there, otherwise I get a free attack against him. So, so yeah, that warrior's, that skeleton warrior is going to try and attack Saurian. 4 and a 2, no good for you. This archer is then the furthest away. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3. So he's going to be rolling 2 dice, because he's only got 2 dice for his combat. But that is a great attempt there. Saurian is now outnumbered, so he only has 2 dice to roll. 5 and a 5. Not quite good enough, so Saurian takes a damage. But you know what? We're going to use our well-drilled feat to increase that 5 to a 6. So we actually have managed to... we used our boon, and it came in handy. Boon, boon, now shake the room. This guy next, 1, 2, he can get to there. And he's attacking Saurian. 5 and a 3. The 3 is a feeble attack. And the 5 is blocked by Saurian. We're going to get a skeletal archer to attack Hadaris. 4, 3, and a 3. They're all coming through. 6, a 4, and a 3. So we blocked all of them. Back to a passive mood, and we're going to spawn a monster. What monster today, everyone? Is a 4. A 4 is going to be a zombie. Now these monsters have a +1 to their speed. Okay, Jane's going to go first. So 1, actually no, Hadaris. 1, 2, 3. And it's an empty room. 4, 5. He's going to do a search. And we roll to see if we spawn a zombie, which we do not, thankfully. See zombie, I'd be spawning a skeletal archer for this. So Hadaris has found the way quickly. Okay, so Magica is going to try and shoot this guy here to give our man Saurian a bit more of a chance. So a good one there, because we can't defend all of those. And we managed to beat it with a 5 and a 4, so this guy is gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jane is then going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saurian is going to use his... Do we want to use one of his main attacks for this? Or do we just want to try and run? Let's do an attack first. So he's going to try and attack the... We should be in the aggressive mood, by the way. But it doesn't really matter because we don't have anything Exploration Discard deck. I have no reason I'd search right now. He's going to try and take out the Skeleton Warrior. Six and a 2. Wouldn't normally do it, but he has the Great Axe. 1 and a 4. It's an attack, so we don't re-roll this. This Skeleton Warrior. is gone. Now Solian's going to try and run away. So the this guy gets a free attack. 4 and a 3, both feeble attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to stay there. Solian is doing a great job at just holding the kind of fort here. Right, so zombie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play that he's got a line of sight on Solian, so he's going to shoot. One of those goes through. But Solian deflects it. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's now in combat there, so we're doing a fight attack now. 1 and 4, we get to reroll the 1. Both those are feeble attacks. We're back to a passive mood for our Overlord. He's kind of ambivalent towards what's happening here. And I feel like Hadaris is our door opener. Hadaris is going to use his special healing hymn to give +1 health to Solian. So Solian is up back to his starting health. And then he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, facing... Oh, he won't have enough speed. 1... Oh, we can get through there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's opening this door for 5. Treasure chest up the top, and we have one of my least favourite enemies. We have an armoured zombie and a regular zombie there. Right, so Magic is going to move out next. 1, 2, 3. And she's going to try and shoot. Hail, why not? Let's use our hail of arrows. We use our hail of arrows to try and shoot both of these guys. So she gets 3 shots this round. So armored zombie first. 3 and a 3, they're all soaked up. She's going to try the armored zombie one more time. 6 and a 5, pretty good rolls there. Oh, that was a 2, a 1 and a 2, so it was enough. She's then going to use her last attack to try and take out the zombie. He beats the 6, but the 4s go through. Magica managed to do that. And she's going to, that's the end of her go. Right, so Jane is going to go next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we should be in the aggressive mood because we opened up a door. Sorry, guys. Then she's going to do a search. We roll to see if we get a zombie. Sorry, we roll to see if we get a skeletal archer at this point. And I got a 3, so sorry, off camera there. Right, Solian is going to attempt to destroy a skeleton archer before he moonwalks his way to freedom. 5, a 3, and a 3. A 5 and a 1. So the 5 beats the 5, but the 3s beat the 1, and this skeletal archer crumbles into dust. 1, 2, 3. Because he's trying to block his buddy Hadaris. But actually, I could probably move here, which means they wouldn't have a line of sight on him. We'd have to go through him anyway. No, we're going to stay there. We'll stay there. And I did forget, guys, to try to spawn a monster at the beginning of this round. So I'm going to do that now. The monster we spawned would have been your pal of mine, Rob Zombie. So it's now the Overlord's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's coming for Solian. You killed my friend! Rerolls 1s. Okay, so the 3 is a feeble attack, but the other one might just come through. Nope, Solian's got it. Honestly, guys, there is no reason for me to search. I'm just trying to get out of this dungeon as quickly as possible. So I am not going to search our treasure chest. We are just going to try to move. But we are going to trigger a trap. Hopefully, this trap won't be anything too bad. So Magica currently doesn't have any damage on her, so she's going to go for this. 1, 2. Please don't be a trap. It's a trap. So that's the end of our go. She faces another poisoned dart trap. Any 3s of feeble attacks here. So the 3s are gone. There is a 6 coming through. And yeah, she can't dodge that, so she takes 1 damage. It's the end of our go. And once again, guys, I forgot to spawn a monster. The monster of the moment is another zombie. So, start with the zombie that's furthest away. This guy moves there and attacks Saulian. Saulian is outnumbered, but that's a feeble attack. Skeletal Archer attacks Saulian. Rerolls a 1. Both those are feeble attacks. Right, I will remember to do this now. We spawn zombies. And we should have been in the aggressive mood because we did go over a floor trap. But we're going to see if we spawn anything. Yep, we spawn zombies. Like I say, it could have been a bunch of different things we could have spawned. But it is a zombie again. Right, we're going to get Hadaras to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tempted to search? No, because I could get a zombie appear. No reason for me to be searching at this point. Magica is going... No, we're going to get Jane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jane is in there. We're going to get Saulian to attack. He's going to attack the Skeleton Archer. Three and a 2 are both going through. If he gets terrible rolls on this, we've done it, but I don't think he will. Got 3 and a 1, so we did block 1, but the other one goes through, which is not enough to take him out in one go. So Saulian is going to try to move now. It means he has 2 attacks on him. First one's from Skeletal Archer. 5 and a 5. Oof. He takes the damage. The next one. Zombie, 3 and a 1, both absorbed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Magic has not gone now. So we're going to get... I feel like Magica could probably try and take some of these guys out. She's going to move there. I think she has line of sight on this guy through the doors. If not, let me know in the comments below, guys. But I'm playing she does have line of sight. So let's see if all 4 of those go through because his armor is only 1. So there's no real point in me rolling this. Just see what he can do. He takes out 6, but the other 3 go through. Skeleton Archer, no more. Okay, enemy activates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can attack Saulian, and he does. One coming through. Can Saulian defend this? He cannot, so he takes an additional damage. The zombie, 1, 2, 3. He's coming in for Saulian as well. He gets an additional dice because there's a zombie next to him. So 4, 4, and a 3. All 3 of those, thankfully, are soaked up by the armor. We're back into the next turn. We're seeing what we spawn. We're spawning a skeleton warrior back here with a speed of 5. We're going to start with Madriga trying to shoot one of these zombies. 6, 5, and 3. That 1 is no good. Feeble attack. And we got a 6 and a 3. 6 beats the 6, but the 5 beats the 3. 2 damage. She's killed this guy. She's then going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where was she? She's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she's going to face it that way. Right by the door in case somebody comes through. But they can't come through because zombies and monsters cannot open doors. Now, Saulian's going to attack this guy. Doesn't look like he's able to, but we're going to attack him. 3 3s. Not a great roll from Saulian there. But it's enough. Zombie, be gone. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to do the Gift of Grace from Hadaras. to restore 2 hit points to Saulian. So Saulian's back up to full health. And then we're going to move Jane here. Oh, then he's going to move 1, 2, open this door for 3. Now, apologies for continuity, guys, because these doors will all be different from the doors that I used for my gameplay of Mission 4. Unless somehow I've managed to do the exact same ones, but I'm fairly certain I did not. Well, that was lovely. So we've revealed there is a lovely little dwarf revenant in there. Jane is going to go in and try and kill this guy as quickly as possible. So she's moving 1, 2, 3. She's going to chuck her Talon of Colossu into the mix, which gives her 4 fight dice. He is rolling 4 defense for this, though. And his armor is pretty high. Dwarf Revenant's armor is 4. So we're going to need a 5 or a 6 to actually do damage to this guy. So unfortunately, we don't do it. So we came in, we tried, we failed. So we're going to activate bad guys, starting with a guy at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I activated him next. And then our Dwarf Revenant is attacking Jane, of course. Do you know what, guys? He failed. He needed to get 4, 5, or a 6, and he only got 3s, 2s, and 1s. Right, what monster do we spawn? It's going to be a skeletal archer. Okay, so we're going to get Saulian to move in next. 1, 2, 3. He's attacking. 3 6s. The guy's outnumbered. And he's gone. Right, so Hadaris is going to go next. 1, 2, 3. Open the door for 4. And we're in the aggressive mood now. What do we see? Wow, this has worked out pretty well. And no, I'm not spawning a well. Although I did say, well, this worked out pretty well. There it is, guys. Our exit. I can't remember how far he moves, so that's going to be where he ends. Okay, Jane is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Madriga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so our enemies activate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Saulian's going to activate next. 1, 2. Oh, before we do that, let's see what we spawn. Because we could spawn a ghost that could start hovering down towards us here. And no, we get a zombie. No good to man nor beast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Enemy's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, and we're off. Huzzah! Okay, we've got 230 gold. Everyone's got 2 additional experience points. So Madriga's on 4, Jane's on 6. Saulian is on 6. And Hadaris is on 4. We're not going to buy boons. We're going to go straight into the equipment phase. So we're going to roll dice, see how many items Jeb has brought for us. It's a measly 3, I believe. Just a 3. He's a basic trader today. So basic. We're going to shuffle these cards up, and then we're going to draw the 3 items we can get. And we can spend our 230 gold on this. Item number 1 is a plate mail. 200 gold. Add +2 dice to your defense roll to a maximum of 6 while equipped or storing the plate mail. However, your move is reduced by 2. So whoever had this would get +2 dice, but only be moving 3 spaces potentially. which is kind of redundant. We want to be quick in this, so that's going to stay where it is. Throwing knives, one, you use this and discard it. After two uses, 100 gold, you get to attack people from a distance. And then Thieves' Shoes. After being the player with this item may roll a die on a score of 4 or more, they may move another 2 squares. Might as well pick those up. And who should we give those to? Let's give that to Saulian. Why not? It's down to 130 gold. Thanks, Jeb. Always a pleasure, never a chore. So that was Adventure 6, 2 ways up. And yeah, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed the mechanic of being chased. I did start the game thinking, oh, there's no point in spawning stuff. But actually, yeah, you need to kind of like slow the heroes down as much as possible in that. Otherwise, it's a quick win for them. As far as I'm aware, I played that all correctly. If I didn't, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, it was fun. There was no reason to explore. Like, playing it solo, I didn't feel as a reason to explore because I just wanted to get them out of the dungeon as quickly as possible. However, when you're playing this with multiple players, maybe that's different. And when we play this on the channel with multiple players, it'll be interesting to see what kind of different things they do and what different kind of strategies they adapt as they try to go through this dungeon, and whether I just totally defeat them because they have no revive tokens. So I'm going to be really at them with this. Anyway, Adventure 6 was pretty fun. We got to do a town phase afterwards, which, I'm going to go and check all the other missions now to make sure that there's no carry on, which way you don't get to go to the town after the mission, just because I came afoul of this when I was playing Adventure 5. I finished Adventure 5, I did the town phase, and then when I read Adventure 6, before I edited Adventure 5, I found out, oh, actually, you're not allowed to do a town phase. So I've had to kind of, retroactively just take that out. Anyway, I've been very excited about it. I'm loving Dungeons & Saga Origins. It looks great on the table. It's fun to play. It's fairly simple, I think. There's a few rules queries I have, but that might just be down to me, or it might just be down to how the rulebook's written. I don't know. But loving this game and looking forward to getting onto Mission 7. We've only got 3 more left until we've done the first quest campaign. If you'd like to see some more of this, let me know in the comments below. And obviously, if there's mistakes, let me know in the comments below. Or if there's anything else you'd love to see, let me know in the comments below. I've been very excited about it. Until next time, stay safe or die rolling.